y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be sharing a super simple, super easy, super quick low carb waffle recipe. This is a recipe I have made a couple of times recently because I need a little bit more protein in my day. There's a big stigma around keto and protein and people being fearful of protein, that they're going to eat too much and be knocked out of ketosis. Well, protein is very important in your diet, and there's a lot of fear-mongering out there in regards to protein, and you're really and truly, unless you're eating like, 1.5 times your body weight in grams of protein, most likely your body is not going to experience that gluconeogenesis, which is a metabolic process in your body that converts protein to glucose, knocks you out of ketosis. There's huge fear surrounding protein because of that reason, but there's a lot of people out there way more scared of protein than they really ever should be. And too often I see people consuming way too little amounts of protein. So that was just a quick little disclaimer before I hop into this waffle recipe, because this kind of helps me hit my protein goals for the day. So let's hop right into the recipe. So the 4 ingredients that I'm going to use in today's waffle recipe: some baking powder, some coconut flour, hopefully yours isn't, exploded in a Ziploc bag like mine is, 1 egg, and lastly, I am going to be using this Man Sports Isoprotein in the Cinnamon Crunch cereal flavor. Feel free to use whatever protein you have on hand, but this Cinnamon Crunch cereal tastes so good in a waffle. Lastly, you will also need a couple of tablespoons of water, but I don't really count that as an ingredient. First off, I'm going to add in 1 whole scoop of my isoprotein. Feel free to use whatever protein you have on hand. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Up next, 1 teaspoon of coconut flour. Now 1 egg. And now you just stir up everything all together, because we are trying to reach a waffle batter consistency, which is kind of thick but still a little bit liquidy. You are probably going to need to add in 1 to 2 tablespoons of water, maybe even 3. Just add in the tablespoons of water one at a time, mixing everything all together. And if it's still a little bit thick like mine is, I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 more tablespoon of water. I stirred this together for about a minute, and I now have a good waffle batter consistency. So let's go get our waffle maker ready. So the waffle maker I am using is this super cheap, super old waffle maker that I've had for a couple years, but she still works. So I have it heating up to like a medium-ish heat. I don't want it too hot and I don't want it too cool, so that it gets that crispy brownness that you want in a waffle. So I'm gonna turn it up just a smidge, but it is ready and heated up. So what I'm going to do is open up my waffle maker. I have a little bit of coconut oil spray. Just going to spray a little bit on the inside to try and keep everything from sticking, and spraying everything on my counter while I'm at it. So now I'm just going to pour my waffle batter directly into the center of my waffle maker. So now I just close the lid and we're gonna let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. All right, it's been about 3 minutes and our waffle is a nice golden brown color. It's ready to come off. So I just have a little plate right here. Just grab it and pull it off, and easy as that, we have a very simple 5-minute low carb waffle. And just like that, in under 5 minutes, you have this beautiful low carb waffle. There's so many different things that you can do with this. I like to drizzle a little bit of almond butter over the top and then just eat it like so. Or you can use an unflavored protein powder and make it into like a McGriddle sandwich, add a little maple syrup on top, throw in some sausage and eggs, like use it to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Like, there's so many different things that you can do with a waffle recipe like this. One thing I will mention is they do come out a little bit dry. So sometimes I will add a little bit of coconut oil into the batter and that will help. Or a lot of the times I will make a sauce with like a little bit of almond milk with like a tad bit of stevia or flavoring in it, and then pour it over the waffle. And it just gives it that little bit of moisture it needs so it doesn't taste so dry. However, it has a great taste to it, so I hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll be back again real soon with some super simple low carb recipes. Bye guys! Mwah!